epic encounter like all Australia-New Zealand battles are, mate. Looking forward to it.
Australia with the first possession here in this game to get us underway. No doubt this will be a pretty physical game, even though it is under 18s. They'll be ready to rip in both these two teams. Prendergast, ball in hand, no options available for them. They've got the cleanness of starts from Australia, but on the flip side, great defensive start there for New Zealand.
Let's see what defensive pressure the Aussies put on now. The Kiwis seem to be rocking the ball up quite well. Looks like a good 7 from the referee straight away, which is what you want to see for good flowing football. This is a good roll on now. They've got a good roll.
Just outside the 7, and they're in a position to be able to tackle with a one-on-one battle here on the right-hand side. As Australia regain possession.
Might have tried to go to the opposite side there, Scotty. White's Hill with the Southerly, the pass towards the grandstand side is far more effective when you're rolling in this weather.
Now we see Australia come up with an error, but it was the good defence and contact there in the play of the ball, but they chanced their hand here fairly early. Lucky to potentially get a repeat set of 6.
Bit of youthful exuberance there, Scotty.
It was Wuruyama in the number 6 for New Zealand. It's the repeat set. And they'll hold off and come back out. Oliver Winan will come back to the 7-metre line and play it. One in again. Moiki from half. Oh, doing a good job to hold on to that.
A few nerves there, I think, there, Scotty. This game of Australia and New Zealand probably never played each other at international level before, so good opportunity for these boys. Good touch there.
And a little short ball, Matthew Moore making the touch. It's again, decent contact. Referees this time making the call. Offside play, so New Zealand trying to get up nice and early and put some pressure on, particularly on the first 2 touches there from the Aussies. They get a relieving penalty as they go downfield. Lennox Taker.
Good drive in here. They've got a good roll on. Now they just hold it up, the Kiwis. They roll back to the 7, which slows the Aussies up.
Berryman plays it, take out the back. Little bit of space and a nice one-on-one battle. Yeah, nice work in the corner. Good recovery to come across and make the touch on Harry Cash.
Yates there, I think the winger, is it?
Australia
Great
back
touch
into the midfield. Taker shows a little bit of footwork, nothing doing for them. They'll finish it off on New Zealand's side off the field.
Great defensive set there by the Kiwis and a good drive out here. He's made 15 yards on the first play.
Moiki getting New Zealand going forward.
There's good flow to this game. A little bit of static there, but they've got a good roll in the line again.
Pick up and go. A little bit of space. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
6 touches made. It was very close.
Must have just flicked the shirt, Scotty. Must have just flicked it.
Yeah, it was Taimana Ellers who made the touch, plays it and goes forward on the first touch.
Good drive.
Yeah, on the second. Berryman does the same and just have to hold for a quick second, and there was a juggle, and then eventually out of the hands, Kieran Diamond. And a few snatches to try and reel that one back in.
Good attacking opportunity for the Kiwis, but I'd prefer him to run a bit forward rather than sideways there.
Rolling forward now. Ricardo in the 15. It's Fowler. And plays it and just happy to burn some touches to try and get themselves into a good attacking shape. 5th and final for them now as they try to put it through the hands against the grain. And come out of their hands cleanly. Bit of space here in the midfield on the first touch for Australia.
Yeah, the Kiwis are driving well. They're just not executing on their strike plays. But both sides, Aussie seem to be making a couple of mistakes there. I thought that might have been a bit harsh. I think that Aussie didn't have a lot of control there, but the referee saw it differently.
Yeah, a little foot in the ruck is the signal from the on-field referees. 3 referees, Ryan Waite, Charlie Cheesley and Michael Littlefield controlling things in this 18 boys division game tonight. Touch made on Deacon.
See what the Australians can produce here. Both teams have been a little bit rusty near the attacking line.
Prendergast rips one right to left. Nice little
Nice
pop
play.
ball back on the inside. And Matthew Moore flicks it back to the halfway line. A lovely try and the first on the board for the Australians.
Yep, good pass into the wind on the right to left there, but yeah, great execution and good finish there. That's a tap back play from the wing to the link is very common these days.
Yeah, Harry Cash doing a good job. We saw him score plenty of tries in their opening game earlier this morning. This time, and setting it up nicely on the inside for Matthew Moore. New Zealand will be looking to respond. Defensive pressure on the inside. Hold on to the football here. It's Pledger. We'll play it.
New Zealand. They just look like they're rushing a little bit, their attacking line, their strike plays, you know. They've just got to settle it down a little bit maybe. Then use the whole set of 6 and try maybe some second phase off those sweeps.
Diamond cleaner this time around for him, coming out of the interchange area as Bell makes his way out onto the field as well. Into half, but they just run into the back of each other. Bell still ball in hand, ends up linking up and finding a New Zealand player, and it's a 0 touch off the intercept. First touch for them now as Cash comes up and makes the touch.
Their transition's good, the Kiwis. They just, this is good. Not sure.
Forward pass is the call.
Yeah, didn't look forward. Referee saw it differently.
So it's good attacking position here for Australia. The tap on the restart in New Zealand's end of the field. Loose ball back on the inside, catching Bell flat-footed. It's probably a ball that really didn't need to be thrown.
Once again.
Oh, wow. They're just not capitalising on their opportunities. New Zealand.
Yeah, both teams, I think that's just that youthfulness that comes in sometimes. You can get the odd mistake when you're under 18s player. You're trying so hard, and sometimes the brain moves quicker than the body.
So they'll looking to be a little cleaner. This time around, Prendergast footwork. Taker plays it within the 7. Prendergast from half and trying to flick it around the back. They will get a relieving penalty, Australia.
See what they can come up with here.
Moore looks to attack
nice
early.
Play.
Yeah, took off. Almost squeezing in between 2 New Zealand defenders. Matthew Moore pumps it. We'll play it. Steps in field. Has a deadly left to right. An early ball off the fingertips there at Deacon. And they get another penalty. It's back-to-back within the 7-metre zone. Need to be cautious here, New Zealand. Another penalty, and they'll be down a player.
Might have been a little bit hard done by there. That had nothing to do with the ball going to ground. But anyway, the referee saw it.
Taker receives it back. Right foot attacks the line.
Good
just
touch.
Getting across.
Good recovery. Oh, no, missed him.
Well, great honesty from
dive.
New Zealand. That's good sportsmanship there from the defender, saying to the referee that he did not make the touch.
Lennox is quite deadly off that right foot there, especially targeting the link, and he's done that plenty of times on the Gold Coast. I've had a lot to do with Lennox and his old man over the years, and have seen that plenty of times in the last 12 months. He's come a long way.
Pushes Australia up to a 2-try advantage over New Zealand. They're looking to try and strike and get some points on the board here, the Kiwis. Looping ball. Almost finding the money. Really ripping that one out. Just out of the hands there of Oliver Winan.
Better play, though. Better play attacking the 4-on-3.
It's coming out of the hands forward.
See the Australians and their transition out. A lot of the times they'll just go to the box, get fresh legs on.
Looping ball with Deacon. Running nicely. Contact. Taker has a little look up at the referee.
That's good flow.
All play on to call. There's players offside. Referees give it the all clear. And like I said, good flow coming into the line. They're on the back foot for the majority of that set. Get caught short on the line. Australia take full advantage. As you can see, Masters going through, just having to put the brakes on before he went over the in-goal area. And Berryman back in support on the inside to get the 3rd try on the board.
Yeah, if you can get that flow in this sport, ultimately you've got a far greater percentage chance of scoring a try. That's what we try and look for when we play. Just that flow into the line. Let's see what the Kiwis can get it there. Ooh.
Just getting across and making the touch. It was Berryman.
They're getting to the line okay. This is just where they're struggling a little bit at this section.
Good footwork. And trying to squeeze it through. And 6 touches made.
Okay, try and get to the box here.
Through the hands they go. Mellors. The Australians over the halfway line with Pollard.
Oh, they got some numbers here.
Moore takes him on. Moore tries to skip on the outside. Good touch.
Great touch.
Adam Morrison, one of the co-captains of this team. Left to right, and there's bodies and balls bobbling around all over the place.
Yeah, in that situation, I would have just gone the player, not the ball there. Last touch. The winger didn't have to go for that. Gives Australia a fresh set of 6.
Jordan Bell dancing around in the middle of the field. Receives it back. Left foot takes it on himself.
Good touch.
Jack Fowler makes the touch.
Pushing that lead up.
They go open side. Oh, nice work. Coming in, having to get hands on the ball.
Good read by the wing. He had to do that. It's his man on a 4-on-3 play there, even though you might think it's man on. It's definitely his player, and he read that well.
Yeah, that was Xavier Mihari coming in from the wing position. Good contact as well, forcing Bell to retrieve. Fowler heavily involved in defence so far here for New Zealand. Moore.
Oh,
almost.
He's got some power in that pass on Mel, but a great read by Fowler there, getting up in the channel. Didn't go past the ball, which is important when you're getting up there in at that link position in that link channel.
Pollard sweeps, so force him to retrieve back. As Barnes get himself in the half, goes away from Moore, punching through the hole. And Jordan Bell, a nice setup there for Australia. Their 4th try of the match. He was heavily involved in the lead up in the previous sets. Jordan Bell had a couple of cracks. This time he gets across the line.
Just looked like an overread there on the Kiwi defence. They tightened up here on the on their right side, and they just opened up the left, and great pill to the link.
New Zealand need a little spark to get them going.
Yeah, they just look a bit lost here on the line. They just they get down the line okay. It's just here they're not finishing off their plays. They just seem to be a little bit disjointed.
Now it's almost slicing through. Nice little switch of play, and they retrieve back again. Williama plays it and couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. Ball down. Pledger coming in from half.
This is where you can be in trouble if you get a good drive on. Send your defence backwards, and a flow at the end of the 6th ultimately can result in a touchdown. But Australia's coughed it up there.
Yeah, rare mistake for them. Turn the ball back over in the midfield here for New Zealand. You've got to take these opportunities that get presented to them when there hasn't been too many of them so far in the first half. They're working hard at the moment, so plenty of time to go on the clock. And to strike and get themselves into the game. And it might be now into the in-goal area.
Just spilled it there, but that was better attack. At least they were more direct at the line there, and getting through from half was Fowler, but he just couldn't find his winger. Berryman, good run.
Yeah, gets away from one, picks up those extra couple of metres. And the penalty in the middle of the field given away.
Yeah, they're the ones you don't want to give sometimes. Nothing much happening there. There was no dummy half.
Bell, the try scorer. That came off his own feet. Yeah, good call from the referees. They've been good so far in this game.
See if the Kiwis can use this as a bit of a momentum shift.
This is a better start for them on this set. They've got a bit more sting rolling forward. McKenzie.
That's better.
Almost slicing through. Yeah, they couldn't quite punch through the defensive line, and they finished as far down the other end, but they get a little leg up, the Australians.
Better finish to the set, though. At least he gave himself an opportunity to have a 4-on-3 crack. Just obviously didn't like what he saw out wide and decided to throw the dummy to see if he cracked through, but it was good.
As Bell holds it up. The taker. Prendergast back on the field with Deacon. Little pop out late at the line. Prendergast tries to slip in underneath. Just getting across to make the touch.
Looked like a Dawson special there, Scotty, from their coach, Carly Banks.
Yeah.
Seen that play plenty of times from the men's opens that she's coached over the years.
Back midfield with Deacon.
Thanks. He'll rip here. Good defence.
They had some work to do. New Zealand looking for a little leg up
That's a good drive.
And they need that. The first two touches. It's disappointing that they couldn't take advantage of that first touch because it can really set you up to have a really good set when you can get good punch and good go forward off the first.
Absolutely. That first drive was 15 metres. And it's just unfortunate, that every time they seem to be getting a good roll, they're just dropping the ball or it's getting held up, and Australia have got time to adjust their defence.
Deacon from half. Lennox feeds it back. Nice work from Diamond.
Good read.
Just to hold on to the football, but it was a great defensive read again.
Mahari.
Yeah, it's another big defensive effort for them. Prendergast had all the time in the world.
It's a couple of really good defensive reads there by Mahari. Oh, that's unfortunate. They called the link offside, but a couple of great defensive reads by the winger out there. He saved a couple of tries for sure.
Deacon and Prendergast link back up in the middle of the field here for the Australians. And Deacon this time makes them pay. It was just those repeat sets on the line for New Zealand. They couldn't hold out any longer, and Australia scored their fifth.
Yeah, just at this point in time, Australia just looking a bit more structured near the try line. Their plays are causing the New Zealanders a lot more grief than unfortunately what the Kiwis are at this stage. But it's only day one of the tournament, 3 days to go, and this is where you iron out your cobwebs.
Pleasure from the restart. As Fowler rolls forward. Cameron does the same. More intent this time around. Did a good job to hold on to that one.
Great hold.
Bukata had work to do. Last touch, just losing the count.
Oh, I think the referee might have lost the count there, Scotty. I only counted 5, but it can happen.
The Aussies pop out. They're looking for a repeat set. They continue to play on. As Barnes sends it to Bell. Gets away from one defender. He'll play it now. Take an early ball. Barnes, left foot, puts the ball in the right hand. And gets in between the two defenders. And that's a pretty classy finish there from Liam Barnes.
Yeah, beautiful footwork. Saw his middle defender was chasing out hard. Quick off the left. Straightens up. Bit too loose, the Kiwis in defence there. I think they're just getting rolled the back end of this half.
Yeah, so 6-0 is the score. Australia looking comfortable so far in this 18 boys fixture. Short in the middle and play at the back, and it was flat and forward from the acting half position. Possession back to Australia. So they go down the sideline and get some changes out onto the field. Deacon and Prendergast again going that late pop-out play. Just a little bit behind Blaze.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago now. They Kiwis have really got to try and make sure they don't let another one in and maybe try and get one before half time. Just a bit of momentum for the second half. That's what they need right now.
Down the sideline they come. Lunovic.
Get a drive in here. That's better.
It's the final for them now. They take on, pop out. Ooh, had to get hands on the ball. Repeat set.
That was their best finish to the half, though. That was a good play. It had good flow. They caught the Australians scrambling and get the repeat set. See if they can put one on.
Pledger sends it back in field. Moiki plays it. Moiki.
That's it.
Attacking the line and they get it.
Attack the offside players. Get the rewards. Oh, hang on. Maybe not. Nah, maybe yes. Just had to have a think about it there.
Just adding a little bit of extra drama there before the try is scored.
But that was good by Maika. Nice little quickie play. Use your length and get the results. They've just got to hold out this set though.
Yeah, it's important for them. They need to take some sort of momentum.
There we go.
So job firstly done. Pollard turns the ball over.
If they get it to the line hard, they might get one more.
It just shows you just get a little bit of spark up to scoring points, even though they're still down by 5.
He can get a flow here.
Unlucky. Just couldn't quite get the clean play, the ball down.
It's just been their Achilles heel or half. Every time they seem to get a good flow, good momentum into the line, They kick the ball themselves, they don't get a clean roll ball, and as a result, they let the Aussies off the hook.
Hooter sounds in the background. They'll have one final play here, Australia. And Taker almost sees a little bit of space down that right-hand side of the field. One of the New Zealand players hitting the deck at the same time. But the Aussies looking the goods in this one. 6-1 is the halftime score.
5 try comebacks on both sides. They've got to get off to a good start. Australia can't score any more than maybe one try this half. You know, that's how the Kiwis have to be thinking. It's more about defence. Tries will come.
So a good opportunity for them to show their intent here to start the second half with the opening possession from the tap-off. Moiki, his ball in hand. They look to set up. Ahoyd Moiki, and he's caught in possession acting half, so not the greatest start coming out of the second.
Yeah, it just looked a bit clunky there. I think they need this game just to iron out their cobwebs, go back and reassess some of their plays.
As Prendergast gets the ball away, comes the shot for his efforts as well. The Australians will look to set up coming into the back end of their set. Ellers steps in field, has a look up, takes him on fast himself, and will point to the spot. You can only imagine New Zealand defenders may have been short of the line.
No, I think that was the right call there. That was fluid. That was nice and quick. That was a good inside step back, and away he went down the line. Yeah, good play. But it all came off the back of flow.
Yeah. He went the full distance. Left foot in underneath. You can see on the replay. And the try scorer, Taimana Ellers. This is better from New Zealand off the restart. Almost slipping through there, Dylan Pledger.
They needed to do that set on their first set.
Yeah. Pledger again, working with Jake Fowler.
Just need to go direct.
Fowler.
Oh, he's inside. That's down. Yep, good call.
All clear. So that's good response there from New Zealand.
That was a much better set.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, much better set. And even then he could have done the tap back in and the link was in the hole as well. So, you know, that's just what they need. A little bit of simple plays. That's all they need to work on.
Yeah, it was a great ball. Flicking it out and work to do out in the corner. That's a good winger's try.
Brilliant finish.
Yeah, Naho Tapa scoring for New Zealand. Australia now out the back.
Yep.
Slide defence. As Harry Cash plays it.
Left to right into the breeze, it's going to be a little more difficult for the Aussies coming this way. Grandstand is where they want to attack.
Barnes took the footwork on. Better defence. So after scoring down the other end, they put their bodies on the line and make the touch. Fowler was heavily involved, and he takes the first hit up going forward. It was the right idea, the execution.
Well, I was listening to their coach at half-time, Scott. He said no errors, and he'd be disappointed by the fact that there's been 2 in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, Australia juggling it off the fingertips with Barnes. Here's ball in hand again. Moore goes away from Barnes. Bit of space out here. And Diamond probably had the chance to flick it out, and there was open space for Cash.
Probably needed to just pass it on to the winger then. The winger had already committed.
Barnes again. Plenty of touches in this set. Diamond pumps it once. And sends it over the ball. Will hit the deck. They'll come back for the penalty in the middle of the field. Touch and pass.
It's just amazing. He ran out of the half there probably at only about 60-70%, and that gave the defender the opportunity to get him. If he runs out there with a little bit more aggression, that ball possibly goes away before the defender gets him.
Contact on the first touch. It's followed up by Bell. First 3, really not making too many metres here in New Zealand. That's better. Gets them over the halfway line. Hurigama getting the Kiwis going forward. They're almost skipping across, but it's the 5th and last. Bit of space out there for Winan. Ball in hand.
We call that one the Lone Ranger, Scotty. It might have been great that the extra 15 yards, but he needed to set up a dump on that.
A bit of late ball work here. Play on is the call from the referees. Almost punching through the line. This time they'll punch it through. Beautiful try from New Zealand. Great ball movement. And finish off. Rangiwai Lunovic scoring the try. That was fantastic footy
Absolutely.
there.
Especially, like I said, on a lone range of play. They just kept the ball alive. Australia probably a little bit disappointed in defence. They hung back rather than actually pushing up. If they'd pushed up more aggressive there, maybe it would have stopped off the play, and you really want then the one option being the throw ball to the wing. They gave the middle and link the opportunity to play the ball, and end result was a great try.
Yeah, it was Lunovic who threw the final pass, and the try was scored by Hui Rama, who's been very good in the second half. Had plenty of touches, scores the try that time around. Great footy from New Zealand. Another one of the calls that came out of the box is they want to win the second half. They're on their way so far, but Prendergast.
Great try. Just running direct at the line. Defensively, probably didn't attack the ball rather than the man, and as a result, he got through the in goal. Once you get through the in goal on a 4-on-3, very hard to stop.
So Australia just regained control after having points put on them down the other end of the field. New Zealand off to restart with Morrison. Moves again. They'll burn a couple of touches to get themselves settled and into an attacking position. Oh, Morrison,
beautiful.
Wow. Off the left foot, individual brilliance.
Mate, they've woken up. Where was this in the first half?
Oh, yeah. Mate, Spark, what a great 2 back-to-back tries there for New Zealand.
Look, they're playing direct, they're holding on the ball, they're getting their middles, and they're using their strike weapons. You know, they're putting the defence under pressure, whereas in the first half they weren't doing that because they were consistently dropping the ball or having to hold up on fourth touch, and as a result, they're getting tries.
Another big defensive effort needed here for the Kiwis. They need to stop. And good defence coming across. And end up nicely out here on their left-hand side defence. Bell outside the 7. Moore has got a beautiful left-to-right ball. And hits the money. Liam Barnes punches through in the link position.
Well, he's a men's opens player, Matthew Moore, absolutely, with a pill like that. Rocket left to right. And once again, great link running. Good finish. Very little that the winger could do there.
You can see replay. Oof. Had some sting behind that one. Absolutely fizzing out of the hands.
Absolute rocket. Beautiful ball.
New Zealand will just want to continue to go with Australia here in the second. 9-4 is the score. So the halftime margin remains.
3-all second half.
Oh, around the back. And Cash claims the touch. Are they happy?
Good read by Cash.
2 number 12s coming together. Get them final. Lovely late switch at the line and Cash. A late pass.
Probably was late.
A late touch, I should say, which is the touch and pass penalty.
But whatever happens in the rest of this game, the Kiwis have to be confident that at least they know they can crack them. And when it comes down to the finals day, that you know, they've got the weapons that can trouble the Australian defence. This is good drive, though.
Ella's Berryman from half. They got the 3-on-2 out there on the left-hand side. The touch is made before the pass was thrown.
Great set, though. That's the set you want. 70 metres down the field. Even if you don't score, they've got to ruck it all the way back up here. So coach wouldn't be too upset with that.
They put the ball through their hands now. A little bit of space out here on the left.
Yeah, game's opened up a little bit this second half. So, a few less errors, and as a result, we're getting good flowing football.
Just having to hold the ball up while the changes come out onto the field. Nice run coming into the last. A little bit of space just over the top. Imposing play. And try and connect that pass up. Australia straight back out onto the football. Down the left-hand side of the field they go. Sort of switch out the back. Shy of the halfway line. Now it's Australia having to hold up the ball as the changes come on.
Get to the wing.
Yeah, going lateral right across the face. Ooh, almost.
Might have had the ball down early.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Aaron. As they pick up now.
Bell,
short. They play out the back, almost flicking it over the shoulder. They turn the ball down.
Good flowing footy, though, at the moment. The last few sets, both sides. It's good to watch.
Just snatching at that one off the fingertips. Right, Jake Fowler.
Yeah. Just shooting themselves in the foot every time. They sort of stay in the game, they're getting this, and then momentum swings, and if they let one in here, they'll be very disappointed.
As Australia calm and composed at the moment. John Paul Catalano sends it from half.
Bell and Barnes on here.
Yeah, Barnes again. We
seem to call their names a lot, Bell and Barnes. They seem to be quite essential in Carly Banks' plans.
Catalano rips early.
Stone one, no, it's called forwards.
It's come out of the hands forward.
Yeah.
He's worth the shot, a little bit of space out there on the left.
That's a good 30-metre pill, and when you're running at speed, it's awfully hard to get that one backwards. You sometimes hope the referee says, you know, good enough for me, but on that occasion they'll ride on it.
Nice inside ball, and get it down on the deck, which they do. Continue to punch downfield over the halfway line. Ball.
Good drive there.
Yeah, bobbles a little bit in the play of the ball. They continue this time around. Yeah, they needed that as well. New Zealand.
If you can be the first to the ground there, you're most likely going to get the penalty, and that's the case there. That was a good, strong, aggressive drive set by the Kiwis, and as a result, they got rewarded with an extra set.
Moiki sends it over to Winan, who plays it.
Just a bit static here.
Pledger from half. One back on the infield. Early, nothing doing.
Rush of blood there, Scotty. They had 3 more touches, you know. You've really got to try and structure your sets so you have 3 cracks. 2nd, 4th and 6th. And that's the best opportunity. And unfortunately, just Rush of blood saw something that wasn't there. And as a result, Australia got the ball back and they're up halfway again.
Oh, and off fingertips.
Led off the hook. A rare mistake there from, is that Diamond?
Yeah, it was Diamond. He's having a snatch at that one, turning the ball over in the middle of the field. New Zealand in good attacking position. Very tight in the middle at the moment. Just throwing touches away. They still have a couple up their sleeve. Very vocal in the box. They fit the final touch. Early ball. They look to go down the short side. Sending it back in the middle. Diamond picks it off. Good calm ahead. Puts the ball down on the deck. Prendergast goes straight away. And they're running down the sideline. On the inside as Prendergast comes across field. Links back up with Cash. Very expensive play here for Australia. Gives them an opportunity to get some players back out on the field.
Yep. Kiwis have recovered well though. They were able to nullify that flow that Australia had there.
Prendergast taken, gets away from Taker. Cash comes across.
The defensive set got him though, unfortunately. He's just gassed, he couldn't run the field.
So that was 0 off the intercept. First touch for them now. On the second, they'll play it on the halfway line. Lunovic is back out on the field.
This is where they've got to target the middles. A couple of good drives at them and then open up 4 on 3.
Oscar Cameron from half has a little bit of a look up. Almost gets it in between defenders. The touch is made. Caught in acting half. Taimana Ellis casually making the touch.
Right idea. I just think it was just a little bit slow on the drive in. They should have done it the play before when they flowed in.
Australia working their way towards the halfway line, and this will help. Yeah. Relieving penalty for them.
Bit of discipline there. You don't want to give Australia another set of 6 on halfway, especially when you've just attacked and you're getting a little bit gassed in the legs.
There's that combination of Bell and Barnes also linking up with Moore. Within the 7-metre line, nice phase play. Moore goes left to right, can't hit the target this time around.
I think we know his favoured side there, Scotty.
Well, he loves the left to right.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah, quite familiar in the Jones playbook, isn't it?
Yeah, don't mind a good left to right. My brother's better though.
Former Australian captain Nathan Jones, of course.
Former Australian men's opens captain. Watching at home. It's his son's birthday today, so happy birthday, Jack.
Young fella.
Don't ask me his age.
It's a classic uncle material.
How good uncle am I?
A good opportunity here for Australia. It's been a really back and forth battle between the two teams. Barnes tries to get on the outside of Pledger, who makes the touch.
Had the opportunity to flick it there, I think. I think the winger was in no man's land there, so. But conservative play.
Moore this time shapes right to left. Doesn't hit the target. He's going to have to stick with the left to right.
Yep. Most players do have a favoured side. Very few can go left to right, right to left, Dylan Hennessy style. But yeah, I think definitely he should be parking himself at left link there and attacking this side. Let's see if they can get a good flow into the line here.
It's Willie Grama. Gets them on the 10. Moiki offloads and just couldn't pick it up cleanly. Lunovic from half.
Just that 3rd into 4th touch there. It needs to be a little bit quicker. He needs to try and kick off the lead middle and get to their second middle, and then get a dummy half scoop on 5. That's usually your go-to play in that situation.
Ella's dancing.
Good on their feet.
Yeah. Got a pretty good combination in the middle. Berryman and Ella's as well. Got TK out in the left wing position. Diamond in the right. Early bomb. Gets
him going.
Plenty of air. Back on the inside. Good cover
Good
defence coming across.
Great defence, because that was good play. A good pill using the weather, but great defence there.
Rungy White getting across and making that touch as well. So he's been pretty good in attack. Even better in defence on that occasion.
Straighten his body up there.
It's Cody
So
Reed.
this is where you need to drive in.
Cameron.
That's a bit better.
Pumping.
Yeah.
And the touch pretty calmly made in the end.
Look, he didn't get through, but at least he put the defence under pressure, and he got an extra 15 yards. So Australia now touch 2. They're not even at their 10, and they got the mistake. So because of a good finish, they've got the opportunity now to attack. It's a fresh set of 6 on the Australian try line.
A really good opportunity here for New Zealand. Morrison scored that great try this time. I think that came off his foot. No, Australian.
Might have got a little lucky there.
And Diamond.
Don't think Diamond did a lot wrong there. I thought he was in good position, and sometimes you get those.
Cameron plays it. It's outside the 7. Early ball. Lovely ball as well, and off the fingertips. It has come out of the hands forward, though.
But once again, though, second touch, you're going for the Hailmaker play. You know, you could run a dive play at the line or a simple sweeper play. You know, low-risk plays. That's what you try and look for in the early parts of the set. I know you're chasing the game, but at the moment, second touch, you've given the ball back, and look where the Australians are now. Australia tried the hidden winger play, for lack of a better term, but that one's come into fruition the last couple of years. Someone I know you've had a lot involved with, the Russell family, love that play.
They love it, absolutely. And it's definitely coming to fruition. It's one of the trending plays of the game now. Teams running that one, even up to the highest level here in the youth.
They call it the sneaky, and you see why.
Absolutely.
You just sneak on.
It's now off the intercept, Australia. They're showing a bit of intent in this set.
Yeah.
Good pressure coming up out of the line.
Needed to be made. Just stop the flow. Australia on a roll then.
Barnes skipping across field. Let's look on his inside. And you would think would have come out of the fingertips forward. Play on is the call. And it just falls apart for them in the end.
Yeah, both teams are just falling apart a little bit. Probably fatigue. I think we're over 30 minutes in. So, yeah, the last 10 is where the legs start to burn. But they're all young. They should all be fit.
Yeah, absolutely. He's better run into the line from Reed on the previous play. Skipping away is Cameron. A little bit of footwork short to Cameron. And the touch is made. Went too far away there, New Zealand. Pollard on the first touch in contact. And again, from New Zealand.
Solid D.
Yeah, they're aiming up defensively in this set. They give
Probably
the penalty away.
Too defensively. See the winger for Australia out here blowing a little bit. Probably hasn't had a sub. This day and age, you generally only play 2 or 3 wingers in your lineup, so they do a lot of miles.
As Ella's skips. Ball back in hand. Berryman again. And Ella's the combination in the middle for Australia. Nothing available for them this time around. Still a couple of touches to work with. Berryman goes long. Cash tries to pop it back on the inside. The ball hits the deck. And really, neither team able to grab a stranglehold. The last 5 to 10 in this game.
Both teams seem to be going away from the plays that are working and trying a variety of plays, whereas, you know, touch is a simple game. Go back to your simple plays and you'll probably get tries.
So it'll pop out to Morrison. Clean play the ball. Offside players, they'll get a penalty at the least.
You need the penalty there.
And pledge up. That was a good job for New Zealand. Australian players being called offside.
Set of 6 as the sun starts to disappear over the shade and over the trees, and we're going to get a bit cool here. Whites Hill can get very cool in the evening, so if you're coming down, bring a jacket.
Absolutely. Rug up. Sweeper. He's turning straight back into defenders, almost slipping in between though.
Yeah, it's just a bit slow, that sweeper though. Australia had plenty of time to read it. The defence wasn't troubled at all. Getting up very nice and early there, the middles. Link helping out too.
Oh, wow. Jeez. How quickly did he get that ball away, Dylan Pledger?
Brilliant. I think Cash was a bit lucky there. Usually on the short side, you don't want to be rushing in like that, but he took the punt, put the pressure on, and as a result, you know, the pass didn't find the target, but if it did, it was an open line.
Over the halfway line they go. And the Emus. These changes will come onto the field. Pollard will take the touch. Yeah, and they will shake hands to wrap this one up. Australia far too good. And the final score being 9 tries to 4. Better signs in the second half there for New Zealand.